Well, this is Random Breakout Sugar Tier Season. Yeah, that's it for now. Oh, who are you? Currents are harsh today. It's dangerous, but do you still want to head out right away? If you accept, I receive 1 shield, increasing my score by 3 per. Are we fine? A brave choice. A buff granting 3% increased score. Game speed increased by 20%. For a 3% buff, if it was just a shield only, that would be a scam. But because she put in a 3% buff, I think it's actually worth to take it. So there we go, I guess. Let's take this steel Longan Dragon. Well, oh, who are you? Ah, okay. We are going for a lot of percent buffs again today, huh? Why did I say again? It's not again. Weird. Anyways, whatever. Moving on. If I sound weird, it's because I am sick and still recovering from sickness, you know. I got an MC for like 2 days, and it was on a Friday and what do you call it? A Friday and a Saturday. Today is Sunday. And this is actually the random breakup from last week because those carry over and I got too lazy and I procrastinated, so I have to record another one at least by tonight if I want to stay up with my normal quota of videos. I'm so screwed, man. If you're curious about the little jellies, like why my blue jellies are the lotus ones, and why they're so pretty, and why my big bear jellies are also the lotus ones, and they're just amazingly beautiful, and they make these sparkly sound effects when you get them, and like the rainbow bear jellies are also very pretty, so there's that. Like, if you're wondering about any of that good stuff, it's because I went to put into the infinite chest box event that the game has. Not sponsored, by the way. I know it sounds like it is, but like, I actually really like the event. I mean, based on how good it is, there's no way they're ever actually gonna keep it after like the event ends, you know. Like, they're never just gonna bring it back like that, because it's too much F2P goodness for this game's good heart to have, you know. But I appreciate it because it's very nice. It's given me a lot of new like jelly skins, you know. Like, it's actually the thing I've gotten the most from all of this so far is literally just jelly skin. And honestly, I don't mind because they make me pretty happy. Like, cause the gacha system is absolute crap, so we know how that is. So that's why the fact that the infinite boxes just give me like jelly skins and all the pretty ones I really want to. Like the lotus ones, oh my god, they're so pretty. Like, jeez, how did the game know? Oh my god, I love lotuses. Oh, they're so pretty. I don't think I ever showed you guys a picture, but like, I have this whole box of just like lotuses that I made. Why? I don't really know, but I have it, so you know, that's something that exists now. But ignoring that, yeah, I mean, like, no, I like lotuses. I'm very happy with them. Number 2, that's quite good too. Very pretty, I love it. Gift shiny thing. What do you mean? What? You... Huh? Oh, oopsie. Oh, okay, no, I know I seem blind right now, but I swear I'm only half blind. I didn't see that because like my recording thing, it's on the side of the screen. You guys can't see it because it's naturally put that way, but moving on. I couldn't see it because it was blocking off that part of the screen because I forgot to shut it in, so it's a bit more optimized for my viewing. It doesn't actually affect my playing that much since, you know, the screen is still pretty big, but coincidentally it just blocked off that one part so I couldn't see it. And as a result, I seem very blind. How fun. It's cool though. I'm like half blind. I have myopia. I don't know why, but the other day, like, I told a friend I have myopia, and then she was like, huh? What? Oh, look at this. Ah, so pretty. I love it. The shiny sound effects and the little rainbow bear jellies. Ah, look at that. Anyways, let's stop flexing on you poor plebeians now, but anyway. God, I'm so behind schedule, man. Okay, stop it. Get back to it. Right, what was I talking about again? Before I got into the whole I have so many better things than you, but what was it actually? guess the recording thing. I don't know. You guys can't see it, I suppose, but there's that, you know. I'm very lucky it's an inbuilt function, so I don't have to use something like fucking Movision or something. Like, I hate that, you know, like, honestly. I just got good luck, I suppose. The phone I have has just an inbuilt recording function for the screen. So there's that. Got very lucky with that. If I ever get a new phone, I mean, if I ever get rich enough to get a new phone in the future, I must definitely make sure I get one with an inbuilt recording function too, cause I cannot live without this, man. It's so convenient. I don't have to use like an actual app or anything. I just turn it on in like different settings and then like I'm done, you know. And it's cool, I like it. Like Samsung is a mega corporation that's actually really bad and really evil and really dystopian, but I like their screen recording function, so what will you do about it, I guess. Look at that. Look at those rainbow bay jellies. So special, so sparkly. Look at my richness. I am so rich now. You know, this is the equivalent of playing the lottery when I have like $5 and winning on like $1 left and then flexing on all my other unhoused friends. Not unhoused, I feel like I'm the sort of guy to have people who are gonna be like doctors and PhDs and politicians and just smart people in general. I'm just gonna be stuck in the corner with like my measly, no degree, no nothing. I just have myself, me and I, and this YouTube channel. And it's first place, surprisingly enough. And it's a sad prospect to think about, but we talk about depressing things all the time here, mister. No, that's bad. Like, I know it's precious, mister, but like, you know, you ain't getting it from me, alright? Okay, I thought the game was about freeze there for a moment. It took so long to load. Oh, the Do-Re-Mi. I actually think I might want this guy, but I'm not sure. I mean, the treasures are pretty good if you think about it. I Bubbly Submarine, which is a recent treasure. One of them is actually pretty useless, but I don't. Oh, who? Sure. How? Why? Like, why? How often does this guy appear? I don't understand, but sure, I guess. You do you, man, Mr. Lobster. Seems like Mr. Lobster just wants Pirate to become bankrupt or something. Which is, I guess in some sense, it's not a very nice sentiment, but in another sense, it's, well, you do you know, man, my man. As long as I get some benefit of whatever you're doing, I think it's fine, honestly. I ever mentioned I have no morals except those for money, or points, or power? Oh yeah. I'll be the perfect politician, guys. Vote me for president. When the fucking Chinese quota next year is only filled up for one. You know? Have I ever mentioned? You know, there's this general election in my country, so okay. And then it's like, because we have this quota for, like, I think one member of every race to run for president every time election comes up. So what happens is basically, the last time we got an election, right, it was for like the Malay people, and literally only like one guy came up, and it was just President Halimah, which is, well, she was Malay and she had literally no other opponents, which is what she won. It's kind of pathetic, to be honest, but what can you do, man? It's Singapore and this is PAP, you know. You bring out a sign into the middle of the street with a happy face on it and get arrested by the police. I don't really see any way we can actually win here, so I suppose there's that. I mean, it's like, she wasn't a bad president, I suppose, but more than anything, she literally just existed, you know, like, I'm pretty sure she was from PAP too, so, gosh darn, man. Actually, that sounds really bad if you think about it. But then again, every time I have something like I really don't like in my country, I just look at America and I feel better about myself, so there's that. Like, no shame to you American people, but like, y'all are fucked up, bro. Like, you guys have human rights, like, but then you're actively trying to take away those human rights too. Like, my country doesn't have like proper human rights in the sense that we give death penalties or wiki-nally people who use drugs or whatever. You know, people who smuggle in drugs. But that's a different story for another time. And we don't allow gay people to get married, so there's another human right thing. But I mean, you know, we don't have school shooters every next weekend, so not too bad, honestly. It's not exactly freedom, I suppose, if you can't go outside without having to fear for your life, you know, honestly. Why are all the bonus time musics for like mint choco cookies such bangers, man? Look at this. God, it sounds so good. Look at that. A full-on orchestra by this dude just playing in the background when it goes into bonus time. 1, 2. There we go. Oh, I totally forgot I had this thing. Never mind. There we go. 501 million. First place again. You know, looking at this streak we're having right now, we're probably gonna end up in like 30th place soon enough, so don't need to worry, guys. It's a-okay. Oh, it's you. Nah. Fine, I'll take you, I guess. There's nothing else to pick anyways. And who are you? Found this rare herb, would you like to try some? I guess. Or would you say ew, no? Energetic. I really don't. I guess if you had to say energetic, it would be the difference between waking up in the morning and feeling like you wanna just go back to sleep, and waking up in the morning. Oops. And waking up in the morning and feeling like you wanna go back to sleep just a pinch lesser. What you think? But oh well. Whatever helps is whatever helps, I suppose. Really can't complain about it too much. I really like the sparkly after effects the jellies have when I take them. Like, man, being premium is so fun, you gotta say. I wanna be rich like this all the time too. Or at least feel rich in that sense. I'll never be rich in my lifetime. You know, I went to the vet yesterday. I didn't go to the vet actually. More like just my parents went to the vet and I accompanied them. Cause, you know, my cat has this weird like size thing in his ears. And it's fun. And I'm very surprised, you know. He's on the skinnier size for a typically big cat, I suppose, but I'm very surprised, you know. Like, we don't take care of our cat very well. So I'm surprised he doesn't have any infections or like major diseases just inhabiting his every part of his body, you know. Like, he's pretty old, about 14 years now. He'll probably be about 60 or 70 years old in like human age, so I am actually just terribly surprised. Other than his ears, I suppose. Like, his ears just look disgusting. He looks like he's just growing a tumor inside there, which I suppose isn't a half wrong conjecture to have, you know? Cause it's true, he does have a kind of tumor thing growing in his ears. But I mean, like, even if we didn't bring him to the vet, I don't suppose it would actually kill him. Unless he got an infection from scratching it every time. Cause it apparently hurts and it's very itchy. So I'm very sorry to you, my dear Pooh Bear. Apparently it's cause it's kind of like a degenerative thing. But it's mostly like incurable at this point. I thought it was genetic. I'm pretty sure it's not exactly genetic cause he didn't have it from birth, you know. It just like, I just noticed it was that bad one day and that was it. He's had it for quite a few years now. Okay, 1, 2. There we go, 675 million. And first place. Yeah, we are so definitely getting 30th place later. It's not even a question at this point. Oh, okay, I guess we can afford something like this, I suppose. Mine's not too bad, you know. An epic buff and everything. The witch, she doesn't scare me. I don't suppose she would scare you, I suppose. Morons don't really understand the magnitude of the problem they are up against. Well, either that or you're just like really brave and I'm mischaracterizing you over my projection of my own flaws and insecurities over my own strengths. So, I don't know. It's just stellar commentary, isn't it? Gonna start talking about ear issues again, you know. Like, I see you, Mr. Commenter. One day, when my ears hurt, you know, like friend, like pet, I guess, since my cat has things in his ears and I have things in my ears too. But probably not as serious, considering I haven't started growing any weird cysts there yet, so there's that. I do not recommend looking it up though. It looks very bad. Like seriously, it's just blue and grey and bubble and gosh damn, you know. Like, it's just bad news overall. You don't want to look at it. And it's just a thing that some cats' ears do when they grow cysts like that. I mean, it won't actually like harm them that much, I suppose. As long as you make sure to cut your nails, which I don't. And make sure to take care of them properly, which I don't. And make sure to bring them for health checkups like any other pet, which I don't. So yeah. Not that the onus is really on me, I suppose. I don't even own that cat. It's not mine, and I don't even have the money to bring it either way, so it's just a lesson in responsibility for any of you fellas out there listening. You wanna get kids, you make sure you take care of them properly, alright? Don't be assholes like me and my extended family who put the cat in a bad position because of things. Don't suppose it's entirely our fault, I guess, considering the fact that, oh, who are you? Sure, I guess. One debuff. Yeah, sure. I would never love anyone but you. Music to my ears. Don't you love the sound of your own voice? I actually don't really. Surprise, surprise, guys. The dude with poor self-esteem doesn't like their own voice. I'm kidding. I don't have poor self-esteem. I have an inflated superego that could burn down this whole planet you stand on at this very moment if I just wilted to. But instead, I hide my ego prowess, you see, under the vague questionings of my own human mortality. So no one will know. And I will blow up the world one day. A supervillain in the making. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Well, this isn't the levels of delirious, sick speaking that I'm more expected to, so I guess it's fine. I could be saying worse things right now, so yeah. I could be talking about like poop, you know. I have a knack for that, you know, being inappropriate. I personally would say it's due to my being actually at a mental age of 7 years old inside, you know. Ever since that fateful night, all those days ago, all that time ago, I was never once the same anymore. Well, anyways, other than the weird commiserating about my own fate, let's go back to this music. Don't you love the sound of your own voice? And I am repeating myself. It's fine, guys. It's fine. I'm not going crazy. I'm just half insane. Alright, it's fine. Okay, stop it. Moving on. I actually don't really like the sound of my own voice. It's literally just the pure fact that, like, what do you call it? I guess it's just literally the pure fact that, like, I've just spent so much time just editing and all, and I've kind of come to accept hearing my voice as it is. So while I may not like it, it's kind of a sad, terrible, horrible reality I've gotten used to. How do you know? That's just the circle of life in a nutshell. Horrible things happen and you really don't like them, but after a while you'll get over it. And by get over it, you'll learn to live with it, as we do with everything else, you know? It's a miserable world, it's a miserable time, but you'll always adapt, I suppose, unless you die or something. But that's a type of adapting too, so who am I to say that's not? I don't know. Man, I'm not a philosopher or anything. I'm just a dude, a lady, A lady who has nothing else on her hands to do. Am I right, guys? I don't even know. This mister here doesn't really know what he's gonna do right now. What am I gonna talk about? I'm gonna continue saying for the next 5 minutes if I don't find out anything to talk about, so. Alright, strap in buckles. Now. Do you wanna build a snowman? I am so off tune right now. Oh Jesus. Whatever, it's fine. Everything's fine, you know. I guess you get over everything eventually, you know. In a very loose definition of getting over it, but I think you guys should know what I mean. Unless it's like a physical chronic illness or something, which I have. So there's that. What is it like to not be sick? I don't know, man. I have an illness and it's not very nice. But well, you live with it, you know, you live with it, you deal with it. Sometimes you wanna throw yourself off a building because of it. Sometimes you kind of try. But in the end, you live if you live, and if you don't, you're dead. That's just how it be, man. Welcome to today's Sketchy Programming. A really tired guy explains to you why life is depressing. Not really. Life is fun if you think about it, I suppose. It's not all sunshine and rainbows, but you know, you see the beauty in the little things, I guess, you know. Just stop and smell the metaphorical cat grass for a bit, you know. Look at the cats roaming around your downstairs neighborhood HDB, you know. Get a bunch of pee-hole when you're feeling a bit down. You know, I am not sponsored. I'm not famous enough to be sponsored. Please sponsor me. I want to drink, guys. Okay, ignoring that whole thing, you know. I see I have two natural states, alright. I have a natural state of tiredness, depression, and laziness, which is, you would argue, 3 attributes, and those do not fit into 1. Alright, 3 does not equal 1. But excuse you, mister, because I am 7 years old and I do not listen to human logic such as yours about the imaginary rules of math. Yeah, it's really odd if you think about it. How we've just made a whole world around just absolutely imaginary things, you know? Like cash and money, intangible, but so material in the way that they streamline our lives for us, you know. It's odd to think about it in some sense, but I guess that's just the beauty of it, you know. Things are big, and they will probably always be beyond the realm of human understanding, you know. I mean, I'm not God. I probably wouldn't want to be God either. I want to have the powers of God. That's always been my dream, you know. Ever since I was a youngin', and I saw that being God was a thing, and I wanted to be God. But ignoring that whole part about me and God, I don't want to be omniscient, you know. Omnipotent, yes. Like, holy, give me all the powers God has, man. But like, I don't want to be God. I don't want to be God and have to know everything. Like, knowing everything must suck. You gotta say, like it's hard enough, you know, where it's like you wake up in the morning and you're like, I'm gonna end up just waking up like this every single day for the rest of my life, tired and lazy and bored, and I'm not gonna want to do it for how long until I die, you know. And it's like, that's some knowledge you kind of wish you didn't have, but you still have anyways. Imagine how it must be for God, man. A whole eternity of just him just being there like that, you know. Like, God must not like it. Maybe God's lady, but there are many gods too. I don't know. I don't really care either. I mean, if God exists, well, good for him, I guess, or good for her, or good for them. I don't know. Who am I to gender God? God is anything and everything. Kinda seems a bit ironic that we say that God is so all-powerful and beyond our understanding, but yet we characterize them as something so confined at the same time, you know. They must be human. They must have these certain powers we deem great, you know. They must, not in all cultures I would imagine, but probably Christianity. They gotta be a guy, or maybe not a guy. I don't think anybody ever checked if Jesus had a penis, so there's that. Speaking of Jesus, I like the dude, Jesus of Nazareth. I mean, not the Jesus people like to tout when they're all saying like, "You are sinning, go." You know, like, not that Jesus. I like my Jesus, the Jesus of Nazareth, the really nice, kind, and loving guy. Now, that's the guy I like. But anyways, moving on from that. Christianity. Well, it's fun and not fun, I guess. You know, my take on religion is that you want to believe in it, just believe in it. If you don't believe in it, then don't believe in it. As long as you don't like try to spread any harmful, hateful rhetoric around and be like, "Oh no, you believe in God, that's so bad," or vice versa, where you're like, "Oh no, you don't believe in God, that's so stupid, you're a sinner," you know, like, that's just stupid, man, you know, like, we've got enough fighting in the world, we don't need this other stuff, man, you get me? Or maybe that's just me, I suppose. And I guess, you know, it's hard for me personally to understand, because I don't like getting angry, and I rarely ever do get genuinely angry, so there's that. At most I get annoyed or something, but not so much angry, I suppose. But for some people, you know, the experience is addicting, I guess, you know. If you've lived the whole life of being angry, you know, it just becomes like that after a while. I mean, and all I can say to that is just go get therapy, man. Go get help. You need help. Like, genuinely. You know, don't let your emotions overtake you. Like, it's very healthy to let them out, you know. Like, experience your emotions. But at the same time, harming other people or yourself because of something you really cannot control at this point, it's just, go see a doctor, man. It's gonna be good for you, honestly. It's not in a derogative way either. No, it's just for a general well-being kind of thing. And again, that's a lot coming from a guy who doesn't like seeing my monthly psychologist because I really don't like it. Oh boy, but you know, I don't run away from it, so there's that, I guess, maybe. And I mean, I don't pay for it. Oh, so there's that. Ayo. Wow, my god, I'm a bad person, guys. Who would have known? Lol. Okay, let's stop doing that now. My eyes hurt. I'm really sick today. Not really sick. Not in a sick way, but I'm in a sick way, like I usually am. Below a bit of added sickness on top, where I have a headache. My eyes burn because I've been looking at this screen for so long. Gosh darn. I wish for the day I have enough money to get a gaming setup and be able to play Cookie Run Oven Break on a PC so the screen is wider and I don't have to strain my eyes as much. Like, gosh, 我的眼睛花了吧 you know, 老眼啊 you know, 你看啊，看一下然后就 it hurts after a while, man, you know. That reminds me of the whole Chinese thing just now. I haven't read a lot of Chinese novellas recently. I should probably get back to doing that. Oh dear. One might ask why would you want to read Chinese novellas? And oops, I missed a HP potion. Nah, it's fine, it's just a tiny one anyways, you know, you'll live with it. Anyways, moving on. I would imagine because actually reading Chinese novellas have helped with my Chinese comprehension to some extent. Like, after a good old like few hours of just reading Chinese novels, I just suddenly get the propensity to like suddenly start speaking Chinese a lot more. Not good Chinese, mind you, and not legible Chinese in any like decent way, but just like pure Francis made Chinese, if you get what I mean, you know, like my own version of crab up Chinese. It's really bad, but you know, I mean, if you practice long enough, maybe you might get a little bit better. Maybe. But I mean, it's worth a try, I suppose. I'm very surprised. Look at this dude here. He got legendary on his first guy, and I somehow managed to beat him, so... Well, I am probably gonna get even more sick in the next few days because I got good enough luck for rank number 1 on Cookie Run Off and Break, so... Cheer for me, guys. I still need to record later tonight. Fuck. Anyways. Okay, moving on. Let's thank our runners for being here with us. Thanks for running with me, and yeah, that's it for the day. Remember to take care of yourself, don't be a moron like me, and love ya.